Hi everyone, it's Angela from the Wellness Recovery Network. Today's wellness tool is to create a routine for yourself. I have found over the weekend, in particular, past few days, being out of sync and out of routine has started to have an impact on my mental health, and I started to notice warning signs within myself that where things might be going a bit bad for me. So with that in mind, I decided to do myself out of routine. So the important thing about routines, from my experience, is that you need to keep them flexible. I have done a routine that I'm going to show you, but there'll be some days where I don't get to do all the stuff on this, and that's okay. If there's one thing that I've learnt, it's that you have to practice self-compassion, and that you can't hold yourself to do absolutely everything. So this here is my routine. So some of the tasks that I have set myself in the morning would be like to get up at a certain time. So for me, it's to be up by 10 a.m. to make sure I have breakfast and that I'm dressed and washed and ready for the day. I then want to take my vitamins and remedies, and I'm trying to have hot lemon water or peppermint tea, and I still have coffee and stuff, but something that sort of kickstarts me. And then I want to step outside and take a couple of deep breaths. So those are things only take a few minutes, although this list looks very long. In the afternoon, I need to take a break for lunch. Make sure that I'm sticking to eating my meals. I then have set myself to take a short walk outside, or if it's raining outside, have a nice quick dance, put on something that I just can't resist dancing to. And then what I'm going to try and do is set an alarm for myself on my phone to get up every hour and just move about a bit. Just a couple of minutes just to break up the afternoon. For the evening then, I have set myself some self-care, so to practice my mantra, do a stretch, practice some deep breathing, again only takes a few minutes. Make myself a proper dinner. Check in with my loved ones, send them a wee text, might even call some of them. And then I need to chill out, I need to relax, whether it's with a movie or some reading, sitting with the dog, just make some time for myself and relaxing. I've now wrote for myself some things to remember, so things that might be useful doing throughout the day. So drink plenty of water. To create small manageable goals for myself, so if they're tasks for work or for my study in aromatherapy, they're small and they're manageable. To make sure to move my body, because I'm finding being at home, it's very easy to get into that kind of just sitting about or lying about, and I have found the impact it's had on my body, so I'm trying to move it as best I can, just for a few minutes every hour or so throughout the day. For me, meditation's really important, and again, just a couple of minutes is enough. I will set out to do this here maybe first thing in the morning or last thing at night, and it's just a way of me trying to set good intentions for myself, or taking those few minutes to just focus on myself. Some ideas of things that I might do throughout the week, not necessarily daily, would be to play games, to do something crafty, because I love being creative, which is why I've done things like this here with lots of different coloured pens. To call someone I care about. Listen to music is something that I pretty much do every day. I might choose to learn something new, or to continue my learning, and I've got lots of books that I have bought, and I want to set out time to maybe read some of them. And journaling is important as well for me, so writing and sort of maybe write my thoughts, or writing a creative piece. I have an idea for a book, and maybe now is the time to do it. Maybe now is not the time to do it. The most important thing when setting out a routine, and I can't stress this enough, is to practice self-compassion. These things look relatively small. It looks like a lot when you look at it, but in reality, it should only take a few minutes. But there will be days I don't get all of that done, and that is absolutely fine. I have set myself out some sort of a structure, which for me is really important. So when thinking about your own routine, it can be very, very small. It could literally be one goal for the day, and that is fantastic. That is absolutely great. So have a think about it. Maybe write it down. Maybe make it your screenshot, your screensaver on your phone, whatever it is that when you get up and you think there's something I want to achieve today, or there's a routine that I want to have today. Have a think about what that is. If it's getting up at the same time every morning, if it's going to bed. At the minute, our lives are completely out of sync, and it's normal and it's okay. And you have to just do what works for you. So if a routine doesn't work for you, that's okay too. You might just have some self-care things that you do daily or weekly. Have a go at writing them, and jotting them down. And thank you very much, and tune back in tomorrow for our next wellness tip.